Next game,
Yes.
BYU at
Yes.
Oregon.
Yes.
Oregon, give me the latest. I have this around what, 3.5, 4 total, 56.5. Give me
Let
the
me
updated
see.
number.
You did the
This,
order for this, and now I have to go up and down and scroll and this
and
and
I'm
then
in,
find a game
yeah, I'm
number.
in no sort of order. Usually I do it
You're in
chronologically with
absolutely
time.
no order, and I didn't
No,
want to mess you up because I made one suggestion about offering another game, and you
didn't
shot it
like it.
down.
Yeah, didn't like it.
Right? And I know, so I said I'm not even changing the order.
Right. Order
Game
stays.
number 151, 152. If you still use rotation numbers, it is Oregon -4,
Ooh, up to 4.
down to
Okay.
3.5 in a cup, or no, open to 3.5. So it hasn't moved in most places. Still some 3.5s in Vegas. We've already moved to 4.
Okay, so storylines here. BYU, a nice win in overtime against Baylor up in Provo. We liked
Was
BYU
up
last
late
time. Yeah,
watching
we
that
liked that one. Yeah, I like that one. Now, what was impressive about that, the story kind of flipped day of the game with BYU announcing its top 2 receivers were out for that game. They still found a way to beat Baylor. So
Yeah.
big emotional win. Now they go on the road. Tough place to play up there at Autzen Stadium with Oregon. We still don't know what we have with Oregon. They got absolutely destroyed by Georgia. Didn't look like they didn't even belong on the field at times.
Right.
Then they turn around and get Eastern Washington. They hammer them. So I'm not sure what to expect from Oregon. Game 3 under new coach Dan Lanning. I like BYU. I've liked BYU since the preseason. Can they bounce back, though? That's a big win over Baylor. Now you're on the road. Do you like dog here? Do you side with Oregon? What do you like?
I'm so confused already with this game because I was adamant about BYU, adamant last week that they were going to win. And it took everything. And it took everything for me to stay awake. That's a late start. I don't know how you people on the East Coast stay. I know why there's an East Coast bias, because y'all go to bed when these games are on late. This was a hell of a game, back and forth. The setup with the Baylor or the BYU wide receivers being out prompted in a huge move. I mean, a huge move, meaning the game was -4 for BYU and it closed -2 or 2.5. So that's a big, going through the 3 and all that other stuff. You'll hear a lot of other people talk about that. That's big. Now, how does BYU take that show on the road to Oregon? The play is the favorite. I don't personally like it. I want BYU to continue to win, but totals what, 55? Let's see, 55, 57, 57.5, 58 over.
So that's ticking up. Yeah, it's ticking up.
That's it. This game's going over. I tell you that right now. That's my first look. Do you like a side here? And
yeah, I haven't played it, but my early call, if those receivers are back for BYU, I think I like BYU, even though normally I would say the situational spot's tough off that big win, now going to a tough place. But I just don't know what Oregon has. New head coach. I don't know about Oregon. I feel like I know BYU. You're a little more certain with them. I think I side BYU with you, probably over as well. I could buy that with you, but BYU if I have to pick a side.
Again, this is one of those ones where I really like what BYU does. I like the way the coach plays, the jump around after all the stuff. I love it. But the plays on Oregon, short number. We'll watch the way this line moves. I'll be able to tell you more later in the week. But my first spot here would be, if you're going to play this game, you probably should play the favorite, because how much? So we don't know what Oregon is, but how much, when you look at this and handicap it, do you look at and go, wow, I can't get this Oregon beat down from Georgia out of my head?
Yeah, well, I think that's a big factor. I mean, they weren't competitive there with a new coaching staff. So that's the other factor, that until I know more about that staff, I'm uncomfortable backing Oregon. Then the one game they've played, they got drilled, albeit by what may be the best team in the country. So you got to factor that. I just think BYU is pretty good. I just the way I look at that is what I said earlier. I would trust them more. I feel like I know more about BYU. So my side's BYU. I hear what you're saying about the play. All right, next game.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.